Hello, everybody. It's actually a new year, and I welcome each and every one of us to this wonderful 2025 once again. And I hope everybody's okay, and I hope you spent your Valentine very, very well. So, here's the thing, this is a new year. What are you thinking about yourself in this year? We're going to point out some things we need to actually invest in this year. All right, so we're gonna go to number one. Number one is limit the way you talk too much to people, to anyone out there. If you know you are the type who loves to talk, here's the thing, we're not telling you not to talk because every one of us, we all have freedom of speech. But the truth is, if you really want to improve in your life, in your businesses, generally about anything that has to do with you or that concerns you, you need to limit the way you talk out there. I want you to know that many people are listening to whatever it is you have to say. And as well, there are some demonic people who are also listening to whatever you are trying to tell them. And if care is not taken, they are going to use it for your downfall. But of course, you don't have to allow them, because what your enemy hears you speak is exactly how they are going to use it against you. Now, not everybody is your enemy, but the truth is there are enemies even if you know them or not. So you have to limit the way you talk out there. Don't say every single thing about your life. Don't say every little thing that happens in your life, whether positively or negatively. Even if it's a good news, be careful on whom you share your good news with, right? I would rather tell you to just keep it to yourself and maybe share with some of your family members whom you know you're in good contact with, okay? Then in that way, you can build yourself quietly and allow your success to speak. In this new year, please, make sure you don't talk too much. Make sure you don't talk too much. Not everybody has your interests at heart. So the number two of what we're going to talk about today is, what are you trying to do this year? If you actually want something to change in your life, you really need to start the change. The change needs to start from you. So what are you trying to change about you? Are you still complaining that there's no job? The truth is, there is no job. Even the ones that people are holding, they are not letting go. And some people are being laid off. So think about anything you can do. Think about any skill of your choice. Whether you know the skill or you don't know the skill, just think about something to do. There are a lot of things one can do, assuming you don't have a job. You can learn baking, you can fry chin chin, you can learn makeup, become a makeup artist. You can learn anything, bead making, you name it. If you think you have at least a little change in your hands, you can start water business. It moves like wildfire. Then, of course, learn other skills. There are so many skills online. You can learn copywriting. For the ones that can learn coding, please, you go ahead and learn your coding. And not only that, there are other skills, tailoring, fashion world. There are so many things you can learn, and you need to start from little. You don't really need to start it big, because you don't have the money to start it big. But if you feel you do have the money, well, fine, then congratulations. But please start wherever you can. Now, number three of what we are going to talk about today is, it is time for you to begin to sieve out those friends. You heard me. A person who goes with multitude of friends is a person without a friend. That your friends are in multitude, in numbers, it doesn't mean you have a friend. When something serious happens in your life, that is when you will know if they are actually there for you or not. So I would rather tell you, there are some friends amongst us who doesn't serve you anymore, in the sense that your reasoning, the way you are trying to climb the ladder, you are trying to build yourself, you are trying to do something for yourself, you're trying to make a living, you are trying to be a better person more than you were yesterday, you are trying to improve your life, might not resonate with such people. Now what do? It is time you sieve them out quietly. Sieving friends out doesn't mean you're going to be salty. You do that politely, by turning down certain things that doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe you've outgrown those activities. It is okay to turn it down, to let them know that you're not interested because you want to invest in your life. Now, it doesn't mean you have to tell them exactly what you're trying to do for yourself in terms of the investment you are trying to do, but please learn how to sieve out the friends. You don't want friends that will lead you down to that drain. You want friends that can uplift. You want friends that can, influence you positively. You want those friends that can lift you up, as well as you lifting them up. It doesn't matter even if it's just 2, 3. It doesn't matter even if it's just one person in your life. Just sieve out those ones you know are not contributing positively to your life. If they are the types who wants you to always do nothing else but partying and drinking and smoking and clubbing, baby, this is a new year. Cut them off. That is if you want to see yourself becoming that person you've always wishing to be by the end of the year. Miraculously, by the middle of the year. So please learn how to sieve your friends out. This is the time for you to do that because you are going somewhere. And mind you, this journey of life is a journey of alone. You are not working with anybody. Nobody's working with you. You are quietly moving on your own lane. They are moving on their own lane. Now, if the 2 lanes are not working hand in hand in terms of your vision is not their vision, this is the time to let go. It doesn't hurt. Instead, it's going to improve you to the next ladder of your life. Now, the 4th one we are going to talk about is, how do you look? Are you looking the way you want to be addressed? That's another thing you need to do. Many people, we want to be seen, we want to be noticed, we want to be addressed. But remember, you need to be seen, but they are going to see you the way you look and address you the way you look. Now, what we're trying to say in essence is, it is time you start taking care of yourself, both physically and spiritually. You can be taking care of yourself physically, but when the spiritual aspect of your life is not in order, it shows. It outshines the physical one. So this is the time this year for you to start looking inwards, taking care of yourself, taking care of your looks. Know exactly how you look. Not because you want people like quality men and women to notice you, maybe to give you a job or give you a contract, and you look like a sloppy person who just woke up from sleep. Many people are good at that. Some people believe that you wearing your pajamas entering into the supermarkets, or wearing your pajamas crossing the road, or wearing your pajamas going to the market to buy something, that actually don't care. It's my life. Oh well, it's your life, but not when you know you want to be addressed in a certain way. Now you need to dress in a way you want to be addressed. And at the same time, if there is this quality type of people you want to attract in your life, you need to dress that way for them to notice you. No one knows each other until we come across each other. Then even if we do come across each other, not all the time they notice each other. Why? They haven't seen that unique thing in you. Now, when we're talking about, dressing to be appealing, that is what I mean by you did not dress to be appealing. When we're talking about that, we are not talking about you going naked as a woman. We are not talking about you dressing in a rascality as a man. No, especially the women. It's not about going naked. No, you don't have to go naked for you to be noticed. Just dress appealing, look good, look decent, look elegant, look clean. That's the most important thing. Now, we're not talking about you going to buy designer wears and designer everything. No, the ones you have, let them be clean, iron it very well, and look decent. And make sure you're putting on your shoes. Yeah, or make sure you're putting on something good. Now, that quality of type of people you want them to see you and notice you, they are going to notice you. And if you're aiming at getting a job, contract, whatsoever, you can now start your discussion from there. But the most important thing is take care of yourself physically and spiritually. Stop always leaving yourself saying, it's nobody's business, it's my life, I don't care. We know that it's nobody's business, but at the same time, it is some people's business out there, more especially the ones God has positioned in your lives to lift you up, maybe by providing a job, a contract, but you need to appear in a way that is suitable for you to be able to handle the project. So take care of yourself physically, and do not forget spiritually. Highly important. Then the last but not the least, this new year, take absolute responsibility of yourself and the things that concerns you. Do not leave it for anybody to take care of. Do not be always the type that blames people for your own mistake, that blames people for your own irresponsible way of handling your life. Begin to take accountability. Begin to take responsibility of your action, of your life, of all that concerns you. If you start doing all these things, now you are beginning to take back your power. But when you are still complaining, lamenting, trying to appear pity party, having people always complaining to them, someone did this to you and that, you are giving away your power. And you can't take back your power. You appear weak. Maybe you are doing it now and it seems all right to the ears. People are now judging the other person. In the long run, you will find it difficult to come out of that shadow because it's going to consume you. And people, those ones cheering you up, will begin to desert you because they will get tired of you complaining, and nobody wants a person who complains a lot. So like I said, take accountability this year. Take responsibility of your affairs this year. In order, as you are doing all these things, you are taking back your power. Do not give anybody your power. Your power belongs to you. Take back your power this new year and make something meaningful out of your life. I hope all these 5 points we have analyzed here, you've really understood what we're talking about here. And I will say I wish you all the best in this journey. All of us, we are aiming higher. We are aiming to be better. No matter what we see, let's not forget that in all involved, God is with us. And in all you do, do not forget to bring God inside of it. So thank you so much, guys. I love you all. And if you know you haven't subscribed to my channel, please endeavor to subscribe. I'm going to bring you another interesting video next time. But for now, I have to say thank you so much for watching. Make sure you share to your loved ones. For now, goodbye.